Good day, everyone. I think this is going to be a fun stream, mainly because pretty sure people can hear the music in the background. Yet, um, oh, that's right. I'm going to have to do something fast here because I'm pretty sure I got down. I think I got this down here. You know what? I think this one will be one that YouTube will not like. But going forward, the other ones, I think I have a solution in place. There, so I could have some kind of music. So I found out how you can stream and like listen to music and stuff while you're streaming, and then when you record something, um, it doesn't have the music in there. So some kind of music. Mm, so good. This is a citrus peach Powerade. Stay hydrated. All right, we are going to work on the unstable. I whipped up some basic animations, like a little walk bob. We don't have anything for attack yet, but idle is going to be going up and down. Hurt kind of closes the eye, flinches. We don't have a die, but I have a blink. So we're going to try to, you know, make these feel a little more alive. What was I doing? Let's see. I always have idle remote or idle emote here, just the look around. We have a wander. We have a get out of water. I am going to delete. No, hold on. I'm going to delete this. I'm going to cut this. We'll paste it right down there. Oh, that was movement speed by type. Okay. And then we have the animation speed. I'm going to bump this animation speed up a little bit. We're just going to try and work on the feel of these creatures, try and make their movements feel a little smoother. Hey, Bernardo. How is your day today? Mm, classic. Their take on a classic. Pretty good, thanks, yours. It's pretty good. Freya has Baby Triangle, and they are going to visit their Freya's cousin. Freya's cousin broke her ankle, so she's kind of going stir crazy, and she needs to get new antidepressant medication, but can't go anywhere. So Freya's gonna pick it up, and they're gonna have a little play date. So that means for a couple hours, I'm here. I am here. And the food's almost done too. I've made a chicken tiki masala. It's in the slow cooker. Mm, can't wait. Can't wait to devour that. It smells really good. I think I perfected the recipe. All right. So wandering is slower, but it's too slow now. I hate how slow it is right now. All right, movement speed, let's bump it up to a 3.25. Eh, I mean, that song was okay. Is this Bloody Tears? Yeah, it is. The tears, it's a bloody things. Do 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 do. All right. Why the hell are you going so slow? So when we hit them, the eye flinches. That's good. I hate how slow this is. Something doesn't seem right with this. I'm gonna annihilate you. Just fall from the sky. And you. All right. Fresh one. There we go. We bounced up. Gets up high, hopefully above the tree line. Still seems kind of slow, but it's better. When they're idling around, I don't want them to travel too fast. They were traveling way too fast before. They just had all of this distance swarming around like an angry bee. These things should be more, I don't know, kind of casual. That's what she said. Oh, Bernardo. That is indeed what she said. All right, we'll spawn another. Pop up. There we go. Show me what you've got. Is this really your speed? Your wander speed is pathetic. I think I had this at like a 4 or 5. I'm pretty much back up there. Oh, was I changing the get out of water? No wonder why it wasn't doing. Oh my god. Oh, I was changing the wrong thing. Let me make a little more white space here. Okay. So walkies. Let's bump this up to like a 3-5. And let's bump this up to maybe a 1. You know what? Let's do like a 7-5. Reload. I got this soda here, the zero sugar Pepsi. I think I kind of want the water though, the water and the Powerade. I'm feeling more of a thirst than, just something to casually sip. That looked a lot better. Move again. That's better. I feel like that's like a casual kind of hover. The bounce that it has though is not the best. It needs to have a little more like quicker animations, I'm thinking. Jesus Christ, I can't keep listening to that. What the hell? No, really. You know what? Spotify, I gave you a chance. I'm just closing your ass down. You lost your chance. I'm just going to go without for a little bit. All right, so the animation is a little better. Whoops, didn't mean to spawn that one, but all right. Because I wanted to, while it's moving, to have like a little bob. Come on, walk again. Walk for old Vice. Come on. Did you look around? There we go. The eyes open and close a little bit. It's got this little like bobby weave to it. It's getting better. I want it to stay still again, so stay still. Stop wandering. It's aggressive. So it's supposed to be playing the idle animation, but I don't think it is. Damn it. Just wandering too much. So the idle animation, I think I maybe need to bump up the speed a little bit on it. Because you're not really seeing a bob or anything. So the idle animation, we're gonna pull up the model. Let's go to open. The unstable. Here we go. Keyframes. So the idle animation is just a bob. And I thought I gave it enough of a bob. Did call it idle. Yes, I did. Close. All right, so maybe instead of add average. No, add average should be fine. Default animation, true. All right, let's fireball it in. Maybe try and speed it up a little bit. Although it is kind of hard to have that bob to like see it. It's a little easier when it's a creature walking in a straight line. Like my skeletons, they have a little bob into their step. With these guys, maybe not so much. I have Sauron with a single brow. Nah, it's more like a beholder was the idea without the big mouth and all the tentacles yet. Starting off with just the eyeball. Oh, it is bobbing up and down. It's just hard to see. And maybe I need to make it a little more aggressive on the bobbing. You know what I mean? File open. All right, let's go to keyframes. Let's go to idle. Go to here. Let's increase this by. Oop, here's the body. What the hell? Oh, I animated this wrong. I did it on Origin. Oh, Vice. Position, position. Position, position. All right, so that's going to be a 0. This is going to be, let's make it a 4. So it's going to have double the bobbing. File, save. All right, let's give it a try. Fireball it in. Boop. All right, let's look for some music. Music, music, music. I want like streaming music. You know what? You can never go wrong with the Sonic soundtrack. There we go. Hmm. Yeah, you see the bobbing a lot more now. Yeah, I like that. I like the bobbing a little more. Let's look at the hitbox, because I'm pretty sure this could get a little weird because I'm bobbing the model. The hitbox may be staying still, so it may be a little hard to yeah, that may be a little hard to have like a bob in there that doesn't look janky when you're trying to attack it. Because if it goes too high and you try and hit it at the top, it's going to look like you hit the top of the eye, but it's going to do no damage unless I make the hitbox bigger. But I shouldn't cut corners. Spend so long on something. All right, what's the got to go in here, right? Yes. Boom. Show me the hitbox, baby. Jesus Christ, I made the hitbox huge. Yeah, but it's doing what I thought it would. Unless that may not be a bad idea. I'm definitely gotta trim it down. What is that hitbox? Come on. Oh jeez. Because I did a copy and paste from the yeah, here we go. I did a copy and paste and I shouldn't have. All right, let's reload. And then I'm going to have to paste this command back in. See, instead of that, it should be like until you shut down the game, then it gets rid of things. It doesn't even keep the last command. I got to like paste it back in. That's better. So, wow, that was a pretty good guess. Pretty much goes right up to the top and bounces now. But if you're trying to attack this thing, I probably will give it tentacles. And I can't help but notice it is not blinking at all. Like, at all, at all. It's not even trying to blink right now. So that's not good. I like this song. So I gave it slot 1. It's going to be an idle thing that it does. Animation is indeed blink. This right here should be attack. So the idea was that, just like with the skeletons, I could have its base functionality, like it's hovering around, it's wandering when it aggroes, on one kind of like part of the brain, right, looping together. And then on another part of the brain, while it's doing all this other stuff, I could do a blend with like making it randomly blink to make it seem like it's, again, more alive. So that's why I have the other slot here. This could be slot 4, maybe? Yeah, because slot 2 is aggressive. Slot 3, I think, is flee for default. Slot 0 is I think that's just what everything dumps into originally, if you do not specify. So there should be nothing on this slot 4 thread. I gave it a really high priority. I'll make it like a 6.0 for priority. It's the only thing in this queue though, so it doesn't matter what I make the priority. Animation speed, blink, minimum cooldown, maximum cooldown. So anywhere from 4 to 15 seconds, I want it to blink once. That way it feels more random. I have the duration for just 1 second. I may have to trim that down. You don't want it to like slowly blink and open its eyes. It needs to be like a natural kind of blink. All right, let's reload. I was gonna say, what the hell happened to them? So anywhere from 4 to 15 seconds. It is not blinking. Not blinking at all. Interesting how this is not working. I bet you if I try to do game mode 1. Yep, see, so it's trying to throw something. Hmm. The chase is working pretty well. And the bobbing is a lot better now. But blink is not coming through. Although it's going to be called idle and not blink. So I do have to keep that in mind. I could try to increase the animation speed. Maybe I have it too slow. It's kind of hard to think. I'd rather see it blink multiple times so then we can, set it right. Because see, idle 6/6, it should be doing the animation right there. Because I gave it priority 6. Come on, blink. All right. I created you. Okay, so it was blinking very rapidly. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, so it's blinking like crazy. But that kind of rapid blink is what I want. So what I need to do is come over here. The minimum duration and the maximum duration we need to really severely reduce. Like let's make them both like 300. The goal is like I like the animation speed. We just have to cut it off before it blinks and then opens and then starts to close again. Because we only want one blink. And I need to eat some kind of food or kill myself and start fresh. I'll eat some vintage meat. Ba-dum bum 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 bum. All right, vintage meat. So it's wandering. I just want to see if it seemed kind of weird how it was blinking when it was aggroed on me. See, it's not blinking anymore now. So it's trying to throw something. It's wandering. Now it's chasing. Blink, you bastard. Nah, it's still too quick. Damn, man. All right, let's reduce it more. Holy crap. I really don't like that. It's not blinking unless it's engaged in combat. Unless it's chasing me. Hmm. What if I put this in slot 1? And I'll make this a 6.5. I have an idea of what I can do. I'll put it on I'll put it in the same bucket as the energy blast. And the idea with this is that here, let me paste this. Actually, I need to rearrange this like this. This needs to be 6.5. That way it will continuously try to run this thread. But if it needs to do a chaos blast, it will stop blinking, start to retract it back. That way it doesn't bleed into the energy blast animation that I eventually make. Man, I love this kind of this Powerade flavor. delicious. All right. Time set day. It's funny how chasing breaks. I'm gonna have to fix that eventually. Can't help but notice you. All right. Let's just put you down. Let's get a fresh one. All right. It's pursuing me. There we go. There was a blink. I'm gonna blink again. God damn, man. There we go. You know what I'm gonna need to do? I'm gonna have to have more than one blink, I think. I'll make this 5.9. This blink is going to have less of a cooldown. This will be every, we'll say 3 seconds to 7 seconds. So it's going to have 2 blinks. I feel like the first blink, it has a very wide range. The other blink will have a shorter range. So between the 2 ranges, the blink should feel more randomized and a little more frequent to where it's not just like staring at you. Although this, I should probably set this for when it's idle and wandering. Probably should do that. I'm just trying to look around now. There we go. Now it's chasing. There's one blink. It's not really blinking that often, huh? There's another one. There's another. Okay. That's better. There's another. Although the blinking, it's still a little fast. I feel like the animations may be a little too fast now. Animation speed of 1. Let's reduce it. All right. We're getting there. If these creatures are put in the game, they have to feel natural, just like the spiders, just like the hollows. Broop, broop, broop. So it's wandering right now. There we go. So its energy blast does not affect it. It is not blinking at all. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, how long's the cooldown on it? Come on, blink again. I still feel like it's too fast, right? Bump it down a little bit. I did make the animation pretty quick. And once I get this locked in, it's going to be a matter of tweaking textures. I want to add like veins to like the side of its eyes and stuff. Come on, blink. That was a good blink. That's it. We got it. We got it. There's another one. There's another. Yeah, so it's spaced out. It feels random, feels spaced out. This right here, instead of going all the way up to 15, we're going to make it go all the way up to 13. So for this one, it could be anywhere from 13 seconds. This one is 7 seconds. So at most, there may be a 10-second period where there's no blinking between these two. Other than that, there should be blinking within 10 seconds at a random time. Okay, so we have the we have blinking down. I really don't like the fact that it seems like blinking is in its own little bucket. You know, for like the slot priority. Let's look at some creatures. Pretty sure, maybe I'm just using the wrong bucket. Of course. All right, let's go to Vintage Story. Hold on. Assets, survival. We're going to look at entities. I guess we could try and look at locus. What I'm really looking for is the emotional states. So flee, they gave flee slot 0. Okay. Has a lot of idle animations. What about raccoons? I think they may only have a flea as well. Oh, they have quite a few, so they have saturated, slot 0. All this stuff is on slot 0. This aggressive on damage is for slot 0. Melee attack is slot 1. And then it looks like everything else is on slot 0. Interesting. So, I mean, doesn't matter what slot you put it on? Like, instead of slot 2, can I just do slot 0? What is that going to do, if anything? I guess let's find out. Fireball. This is a good day. All right, ugly. What are you going to do? You're aggressive. When it's aggressive, oh my god, its eyes should squint. So it just blinked. It's fucking fast. You gonna blink again? There we go. Gonna blink again. Seems like I mean, random numbers are supposed to be random. Feels like, yeah, there we go. I was gonna say, feels like blinking isn't really happening as frequently as it should be. I mean, I put in 2 different kind of blinks. So maybe I could do a 3 to 7 and then like a 4 to 8. Right? Like maybe it's just too much. All right, let's do it. Oh, you know what I need to do? I got to get rid of this, the priority. I'm probably going to put this just in slot 2, now that slot 2 is free. That means I'm going to have to reload the world one more time. The blinking should just be passive, not associated with any kind of attacking or anything. Okay, there we go. Blink, you son of a bitch. So there it goes. Did one blink. Hmm. What is it like when it's just idle? See, it's weird. It's not blinking at all. It like only blinks when it's chasing me. Hmm. I mean, what if I'm overthinking this? Maybe I could do something like anything above 5, we could cancel a blink, and then I could maybe just set the slot to 0, which is effectively erasing it. Or, you know, we could just get rid of it. I kind of wonder what these idle animations are going to do if I put them in line in the main sequence of things. Maybe the buckets are not as dynamic as I thought they were. I was hoping to get this taken care of to where it looks good so we can work on the model some more. I want to maybe add some tentacles, see how that looks. So it's wandered, it's looking around, looking around, looking around again, wandering again. Wandering again. See, I feel like the blinking should be in between there. Now, what I can do alternatively is I could put random blinking in each animation and try to not have it be something separate. It's going to make the animations a little more complex, but I would be assured, like, as it's walking, it would be blinking, but it's going to be hard to make it feel random doing that. I don't want, like, repetition with something like that, where you can almost, like, count to when it's going to blink. Hmm. I wonder if I do a look around instead of an idle. If I make these look around and then blink instead of idle, I wonder if that makes a difference. Oh, and the priority for cancel. God, I made these 6. Let's do a 6.1, a 6.0. All right, I just made more changes. Oops. Good news is this doesn't seem to be breaking anymore on reload. Just kind of wandering, doing its own thing. Oh, there's a blink. There's another one. There's another blink. Just kind of looking around here. There's another blink. Ah, so maybe idle wasn't Oh, you know why? It's because it can't be idle. It probably wasn't triggering it. Because I think look around doesn't matter if you're actually in motion or not because we have air drag right now. So I wonder if it just was never blinking before. Because look around is a different code. I don't think that one really cares, like, because that one you can actually manipulate the motion and it still does the animation. The other one may cancel on motion, which means if we go back down here to slot 3, for instance, three's a good lucky number. Can we run these on their own thread now? Now that we're doing maybe what it wants. Oh, we should probably finish the energy ball too. Give it its real texture, clock in the speed. There we go. That's what it was. Idle must mean you have to be still to trigger it. There it is. Now it's blinking. And it's completely separate too, which is awesome. Oh, so you know what? Actually, instead of this, let's make it slot 1. I want it to be the same slot as the energy blast, because what I want is while it's doing energy blast, I don't want it to blink. The idea is I want the eyes to go wider because it like shoots the ball out of its head, out of its eye. So maybe the beginning of the animation, if I make tentacles, like it will close its eye a little bit to squint, and then the tentacles come in, and then it opens up the tentacles and opens up the eye, and the ball comes out, trying to give it some kind of animation. I guess we could do that now that this is working. Let's do a hot reload. Make sure the thing is still blinking with the being on the new thread. All right. I think I want some of my Pepsi Zero. Blink, you son of a bitch. There it is. There's another one. There we go. There's another. There's another. Yeah, that's right. You ugly bastard. You son of a bee. You know what I'm probably going to do with the body is I'm going to redo it and probably try and make it look a little smoother than it currently does. The eyelids, I think I'm going to keep the same. And I think we need to make the iris, or the pupil doesn't have an iris. We got to make the pupil a little thicker, I think. So we're going to work on those things. We'll move this over here, get it out of the way. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. I'm going to just go to new because I have no idea if I did anything. We're going to open it fresh. Boop. All right. We're going to have to work on some animations. We could. We're not going to do a die yet. Blink was easy. Hurt, I think, came out really well. Because it just needs to be basic. Idle is the bobbing. Attack. Walk. All right, we're going to get out of keyframe. We are going to focus on making the model itself better. First thing we're probably going to want to do. How am I going to do this? I figured out in my machine mod how to create, I guess you could say they are the balloons, right? Kind of make smooth edges. So I think we're going to change the body. And then with the new body, with the smoother edges, we can see what points we want to maybe attach a tentacle. I'm thinking we should have a tentacle top, bottom, left, right. So pretty much 8 altogether. Then each corner should have a tentacle as well. The back, I'm not sure what I'm going to do for the back. Maybe I can have 4 more tentacles in the back that kind of just spider out a little bit. Maybe they're longer ones that kind of drape and then come up. And then the idea with self-destruct is maybe it closes in all the tentacles on itself, closes its eyes, or maybe it widens its eyes and it wraps the tentacles around it so you could just see part of the iris as it, starts to tick, right? Because it's the sentient bomb, and then eventually it blows itself up. And then maybe what can happen is if you move away in time, right, we can unwind the animation. So it like opens back up and then it resumes attacking again. That'd be a good idea. I wanted to make the iris bigger. How the hell am I going to make it thicker without making it bulge so much? I think what I'm going to have to do is we're going to have to get rid of, so that's a 12% tilt. So I'm going to get rid of that. Hey, my music has stopped. This is not good. We'll play it through one more time, but then I'll find something else to put on. So I guess what I could do is we can go into here and I can increase this to 1 and then increase this to 1, right? And then in here we'll increase. For the top, I'm going to duplicate this. I will make it 15. This one I will make -15. Whoops, -15. I'm going to have to create a new empty cube to hold things in. Eyeball dash pupil dash upper 1. That'll be fine for now. And then this can hold this, and it can hold this. I'm going to have to copy that origin, so 1.9, 10.5, 18, so 1.9, 10.5 and 8, 10.5, oops, and 8. And then we'll make that a 12. There we go. So that way it's going to be a much thicker iris. And I think that's going to be better because I'm using jet black, so it's going to have the appearance of being like you're looking inside of it and it's all darkness. So we're going to have to do a similar thing here. I got to copy the top. We'll put them together. We have to get rid of the... okay, I already got rid of the angle here. Yes. So again, create a new cube. This is going to be called underscore EBNT dash eyeball dash pupil dash 1. Oh, pupil dash upper 1. Make it 11. Did I? Oh, I misnamed this. This should be lower. There we go. Then I can do upper 1. Get rid of our cube. This is going to be right up here. Put both of these in. Origin 1.9. Its origin's going to be a 10. Whoops. 10.5. This is going to be an 8. Here we go. So in here we have 15 is what we were using. So 15. And then we have a negative 15. And then up here we are having it be a 12% tilt. This is, I think, going to have to be a negative 12%. There we go. So that is our thicker iris. I do like that. I like it. Well played, sir. Well played. All right, so we have that. Let's save this because this application crashes on me so much. It's fucking insane. It either does a hard crash on you or you can no longer input like anything. You can't type anything like number wise in. You could just use the up and down arrows. It breaks like that. Or it also oh god, you'll be working on animations, and if you click too fast, it erases the position, like all the animation and angles and positioning and anything you have within where you click, like whatever keyframe you're on. It's bullshit. It zeroes it out. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? Ugh. Ugh. Other than that, it's fine. Other than all the issues, it's totally fine. That's fine. All right, let's go to Vice Machines. Did I ever push out the update for Vice Machines? I should probably check that. Oh, you know what? I don't think I did. I'll do it later. No one's really complaining about it, so. So what I can do is I can take a snapshot of the C machine would probably be good. I didn't mean to open it like that. Like a dude, bro. I'm going to throw it in here. So these are the angles that I'm talking about that I made. So something like this could really round out my eyeballs. And I already figured out how to do it. And it looks like, actually, it looks like it's maybe roughly around the size of our creature. So I have like the different layers for the caps. This should be the whole side cap, yep. And this is the middle, yep. That's the end cap. So this would be the entire balloon. This is the only part that I want to save. Everything else we're going to temporarily delete. Which balloon? Doesn't matter which balloon, honestly. So this, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Almost got me. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Delete, 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 delete. Still got our balloons. Spinning gears. I'm just trying to look for all the root things, like anything in chassis can go away. Anything in engine can go away. Anything in control frame can go away. So this is what I'm going to bring over. Let's do a file, save as. We're going to go to the desktop. I'm going to call this temp2. Okay, file. We're going to import this. Go to desktop. It's going to be called temp2. Hmm. So these are a little big. They are indeed a little big. They're definitely too wide, so I'm going to focus on one of them. And we are going to pretty much chop out a section of this. How many? That's 4 by 4. That's about the size of the eyeball right there. I think it would be a little too wide, unfortunately. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a quick save because this is probably going to blow up in my face at some point. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to look to see how wide this is, right? So we're going to pull up the calculator because we're going to have to be exact with our measurements. You won't be able to see what I'm typing in over here, but just trust me, math is happening. So 0.83, right? And then what I'm going to want to do is shift this over. So actually I could do just 0.83, which should shift it over right on top here. Yep, and it looks like it did that. So come on, there we go. I want to get this again. So this should be the entire brace there, so I can get rid of that brace. Okay. And then what I'm going to want to do is pretty much delete all of this and this, and then move this cap, the entire cap over. So if we know this is 0.82, then I can just come right to the entire balloon. This cap, nope, that's the balloon itself. No. Nope, that's the end cap. That's the middle. Is it going to be the last fucking thing? Yeah, it is. Yep, it's the last thing. All right. So I can just minimize this. So, right, I have this cap. What I'm going to need to do, see, this is why the positioning is going to be borked a little bit. I guess what I could do, we could make this independent while we're playing with things. I could pop this into the, no, I can't do that. Damn it. So this is just going to be messy math. That sucks. This is the whole other balloon. We're just going to hide all of that. There we go. Make it look a little more manageable. So this whole brace here, we're going to have to move down. So let's take away 8.23. So if I bring this to an even 7.4, oh, see, it's messing up now. There we go. It's going to say it's fucking messing up. Oh, whoops. That was the wrong access. I need to do 0.83. 82, whoops, minus, where's that cap again? So the position's 4.4, 4.4 equals, so this has to be a 3.58. Wait a minute, is it not going to allow me to do this because of the angles? I may have to try and take this whole balloon apart. All right, we're going to undo that. I think I remember this being stupid. The way I had to manipulate the angles. All right, good. So we popped the balloon out. I can get rid of all of this other stuff. So this is the core balloon. Let's get rid of move all. Delete. I'm going to minimize everything in the eyeball itself. So we're going to focus just on this. This is going to be the new body. It's going to be a good looking body. And I think with the other dome, the dome on the other side, it's going to really pull it together. We're going to go to root. We're going to create a new cube. I'm going to zero everything out in it. And we're going to try and start pulling things back. I'm going to start with this. Fucker. This just really wants to be annoying, huh? And if I put it in this cube, it's going to be a similar thing. So balloon is doing something interesting. What if I duplicate balloon? Put balloon in cube. And then go into here, right? And then delete all the parts that I am not interested in. I want to keep just this end cap. And now I can, I won't delete it, but I'll hide this. Keep it as a reference. I need to come into here. Damn it. I was hoping, man, I hate that it's like locked in, but I guess it's okay. It's doing a lot of complex, annoying things. So I need to push this back. I can actually come up to cube. We can do a direct push in that direction, which it did move the cap up. Now we need to do a 4.4. So 0.82 plus 4.4 equals 5.22. So we could come back up to here and I can put a 5.22 in, which should bring the cap all the way over to here. And then we have this gap here, which is another 8.2. So plus 0.82. So a 6.04 is our new final number. .04 should get us right up to the rim. And now I can get rid of that and that. So that would be our new body. I can get rid of this, get rid of that, get rid of that. This cube just became an anchor cube. I will redo everything there. Let's pop it back in balloon. Now that it's back in balloon, I should be able to pull it out. Yep, there we go. And now I can get rid of the extra placeholder cubes. So there we go. It's a little annoying to do things like that because it's all, I don't know, I think like Blockbench does a better job because you could pick like an angle on any of these blocks, any edges, and you could say snap this to here, and then it will automatically like move it and adjust it perfectly. It's for like angles and stuff, Blockbench is fucking incredible. Problem with Blockbench though is that you cannot do fractional voxels on it. So it's weird. It's like it gives you so much power, but you can't do like a 0.1 with, it's all got to be 1, like whole numbers. So, All right. So I've done a lot. This application likes to screw up all the time, so we're going to save it. This, instead of balloon, it's going to be the body, the new body. So all of this, I'm going to have to just rename. I want to keep it all because I'm going to use it to align up the new body, but I need to label all of this. So this will be called EBNT dash body dash body 1. Or I'll do body core. And then in here, this is the mid part, so I can do middle dash part dash 1. And we're going to have to rename all of this. So middle part dash 2, middle part dash 3, middle part dash 4, middle part dash 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, so that's the entire middle part, and it is labeled as such. So we are going to look at this from the perspective of the monster. This is going to be the left side. So I will do left part 1. Fun fact about this. This is the Sonic 3 soundtrack. Michael Jackson actually had a very heavy hand in the creation of all this music. That go go go. I think it sounds like Michael Jackson's voice. And then all the scandal stuff happened, right? With like, the guy saying he was like diddling kids or whatever. Which it's one of those things where it's like he obviously had issues, but did it really happen? Like was it greed? Was it an opportunity, or did this guy really do that? But it was during that time that he was heavily in the production, um, and just to not have everything go to waste, he pretty much just said like take my name off of everything, for Sega. Um, because and then he tried to use the excuse that the new sound chip for the Super or for the Sega wasn't good enough, wasn't up to his standards, which is why he wanted his name removed from everything, although it was probably the lawsuit, right, of him diddling a kid. Um, but it's pretty good. And then you can hear it in some of the songs, like with that in mind. Here, I'm gonna play a couple of the songs here. Where the hell's my media player? You can hear it in the ice caps. Apparently, this is very similar to one of his other songs. I can't remember the name of it, but you could like as you're listening to these songs, like there's inspiration from Michael Jackson's songs of that time. It's pretty interesting. Fun fact for everyone, if anyone's out there. But the soundtrack has played its course quite literally. Let's put on something a little different here. Yeah. I like Linkin Park peeps. So we're gonna listen to Linkin Park. I hate when I do that. All right, so this is going to be pretty complex. And really what I'm doing, like you're probably wondering, what I'm doing with like the wording and everything. Um, NBNT is the I big no tentacles. It's just a body type. So what I do is I put a 4-digit prefix before each monster. The 4-digit prefix just kind of means something to me as a note, like an abbreviation. But what it allows me to do is it makes everything more specialized, so I can bring multiple creatures together in one environment without them stepping on each other's animations. You know, because as soon as you have body left here, it doesn't really work. Just in case I want to kind of mix and match creatures later or take certain parts of certain creatures. So that's why we're going through and actually changing the name for all this stuff. Like, honestly, I could have left it at Balloon Brace, whatever shitty number, right? But it's going to be one of those things where if I'm going to be having to add to this later, which I do want to make like rusty versions of everything. I want to make a an alpha version. It's going to be nice having everything already pre-labeled, you know, space is clean. So that's why we're doing this right now. It does take a little more time. But if I come back to this project, you know, however long after, I'll be able to pick right up. Anymore. Don't want to be ignored. I don't need. Man, it's funny, you know, you train your body to do certain things. I usually put on music like this when it's time to work out. So I feel like I'm getting pumped right now. Don't worry, body. You're gonna be fat and lazy today. You're not. We're not going out for a run. You're not gonna be hitting the punching bag. Your ass is staying in this chair. All right, and this is all the right. So right 3, right 4, right 5, right 6, right 7, right 8, right 9, right 10. Now I'm going to copy this. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's a lot of fragments. 16, but it's going to make the model look much better. The body had to we have to nail the body because something like this, it doesn't have it's not like a skeleton, right, where you can get away with a lot of repetition, right? There's not a lot going on. So seeing those kind of ridges in a ball just kind of makes it look less threatening to me. So this is a necessary evil. All right, we got 2 more. So 21 and then 22. We're going to save because this shit's going to blow up in my face anytime now. I can feel it. That I got left to feel. Just stuck, hollow and alone, and the fault is my own. The fault is my own. What we're going to do is I'm actually going to create a new origin, and we're going to use that new origin, an empty cube, to kind of place all of this because right now it's kind of weird. We have like fractionals going on. If I just try to reset the position, you see like we're way up here. This is origin for whatever reason. Actually, that is origin. So see, it's kind of like, I don't know. Actually, it's a good thing I did this. Oh, and I had it rotated 90 degrees. There we go. So this will be the face. Not sure why I had that. Oh, you know what? It's because I had it elongated. I elongated it this way, and then I had to flip it over 90 degrees, I think is what it was. All right, so we have a pretty good orb. I'm going to save again, because again, it's going to blow up. I can feel it. I'm going to hop into here. We are going to... You know, part of me is like, why bother trying to use this cube right now? I could just pop the positioning into here. Right, so we're going to have it with the eye in mind. Okay. See, it's not lining up perfectly. What if I give it a 0.5? Maybe that would do it. Let's hide the old body. There. So the old body's hidden. So this is what we're looking at now. It looks like it's a little crooked. It needs to be shifted over a little bit. Now, let's try a 7.5. Getting closer. Let's try an 8.5. No. Let's try a 9. Let's try a 5. No. 4.9. Ooh, we're getting close. 4.94. Nope, it's going in the wrong direction, so it should be 4.88. No. 8.7. Oh, is it an 8.75? No, it's just it's needs to be shifted over just ever so slightly. 8.8, 8.9, 9. Maybe I was right on something here. Maybe a 9.5. Oh, that looks good. Hmm. We're not getting any weird glitches. Let's run it by some animations here. Let's make it blink. Damn, it's like fucking lightning fast. So the eye open, coming to a close. This is the eye closed. I don't like the eyelids, but I had to do it this way. Just to make sure that it covers the eye without glitching. I kind of like this. I like the body. I like the new size. All right. Fuck it. We'll take it for a test drive. Like this. No. I wanna be pushed aside, so let me go. Huh. So that's what it looks like layered with the new body, the new and old body. Not sure. I mean, it doesn't look bad. Just not sure what it's going to really add. It would break up the roundness of the front a little bit. I don't know. For now, I'm going to keep it. You know, we'll throw it in game. How about that? All of this stuff is going to have to be remapped as well. So I just saved it. All right, we're going to get rid of that. Ready to say what I need to say. We're going to be editing it manually now because this is just the easiest way for me. Where is it? There it is. So skin is going to be the main thing that we want to do. See, we had a couple nulls here. So first thing, let's take care of any nulls. And then it's all gone. So anything null, we're going to make default. Because it's going to be the couple things here, so. Yep, that's another one that we can just have it as default. That can be default. that is default. Cube 1, that's a temporary cube. Perfect. Okay, anything that says cloth, we have to turn to skin. Whoops. Replace all. We're going to save. I'm going to shut down the game. We're going to edit it one more time in the launcher, or in the editor now. I hate when it does this. But what comes up has got to fall. What picture on top? Vintage story. Eldritch monsters. I've done this so many times. I know exactly where my shiz is. There we go. Open. And then it's all gone. Now it's all gone. Oh shit, what was I going to do in here? There's something specific that I wanted to do in here. Maybe if I look at this. Oh, yes, that's right. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to come to the top. I'm going to click on Origin, and we're going to randomize all the UV elements. There we go. Although I guess I didn't have to click on Origin. I just did it for everything. And now we're going to save again, and I can close it out. All right, let's rebuild. Success, we're going to start. So we're going to see what the new monster looks like. It's going to be, we're going to have to adjust the hitbox. I will have to shift the entire thing up. What we're looking for this first pass is, I hid the old body, but that's going to show up. We'll see what it looks like, having the old rigid body up front with the eye, and then the rest of it being round. See, it doesn't look that bad. Because it looks like it gives, like, the eye itself would look like it was just bulging out before. Like, it looks round enough, right? To where, like, I could see the back and everything, but the front, I like that. We're going to keep it for now. I may end up deleting it a little later just to see what it looks like. But yeah, look at that, huh? Went from a disgusting little cube to a little ball of crap. That's right. Little ball of crap. What are you going to do about it, bro? Probably detonate once I give you that ability. Man, what a creator, huh? Like, I brought it into this world only to blow itself up. Who's the real monster here? Yeah, see, because it's kind of glitching down. This is an easy fix, though. This is why I create my points of origin and attach everything to the body. So in the body itself, we are going to lift it up one, probably 1.25 gets us there. Yes. That pretty much got us right where we need to go. File save. Gonna fireball in the change. This thing has to have a bunch of... So this thing pretty much is becoming a beholder. Without the big mouth and teeth. Oh, I'm sorry. What is it? The bee watcher is the new term for it. Blink. Yeah, that's right. You blink for me. You blink. Yeah. I want a double blink. I want two blinks that are kind of quick. You can do it. You can do it, ugly. Sorry I called you ugly. There's one. There's one. No. There's another. There's another. There we go. That is perfect randomization. Perfect. Let's spawn one of these in the old prison I have over here, where it can't get out. You son of a bitch. Oh, that's right. It can get out. Oh, and that one just despawned because I was far enough away from it. It's because that's right. It's because of the hitbox, isn't it? We gotta redo the hitbox now. Son of a bitch. Ah! I won't be ignored. Time won't take this damage anymore. All right, let's see the damage. Needs to be just a little taller, actually. I think the rest of the hitbox looks pretty good. I may make it a little wider once I add the tentacles, but just a little wider. Yeah, so face away, pretend that I'm not, but I'll be here because you're all that I've got. All right, so the X, I'm gonna make the X 7.5. Then this is going to be, God, do I make it one whole block? I think I should make it a 1.0. Gonna listen to me like it or not right now. Yeah, because I feel like it was a little too scrawny. Like when it was turning, like it was kind of the model was going outside the box. So I got to keep that in mind. Like even though it's a cube, right? I want you when you hit something and you hit something that the creature is, right? Like its side or something, it should inflict damage all the way on the top out. Oh, so actually it should be less than that by a good portion. 0.85. We'll try that. Its ass is still a little out there. You know what I could do though? Let's shift the model a little more because it's not centered right now. Yeah, that is pretty damn near perfectly centered. All the pain you gave to me on display, I didn't realize. Instead of setting it, I took what I hated and made it a part of me. It goes away. All right. So now we should be able to adjust the X a little better. Right after this, we should come up with no, not a death animation. We should add more tentacles. Or tentacles, period. It's so close. It's bobbing outside of the box. What about the bottom? Yeah, that's pretty good. So the top, you know what? Maybe it needs to be like maybe a 9. So this will be able to go through 1 block holes, just as a heads up. And FYI, this little bastard could come in right through your open dirt window and then start attacking you, right, with energy balls. And then you better get the hell out before it tries to do detonate because there'll be nowhere to run. It's going to fucking blow up. You better hope either your land is claimed or that you have insurance. Never goes away. Get away from me. Yeah, I think that has got it. I'm feeling good about that. So it's within the bobbing. Because remember too, like there's going to be the tentacles that are going to kind of pop out. I'm not going to have the hitbox cover them all. All right. Well, I'll be. It's looking better. Looking better. All right, we got to think of the points we have now. I still want 8 tentacles, I think. I let myself become, yeah. I'm not seeing any weird like texture tearing. The new improved the thicker pupil does look so much better. And since it's jet black, right? It's like, are you looking inside, right? Is it hollow in there? I like that. Here, let's have it look directly at us. Game mode 1. So it's wander. Yep, there it goes, trying to throw stuff. Trying to circle around right now. Ugh. Yeah, that's right. Hmm. Interesting how I think her animation, I need to do a blend on it. It was a little choppy there. I already have add average because the default animation is messing with the I think I know what I could do. Right, so we're back in here. Let's go to keyframes. Let's go to hurt. See, I'm lifting it up right now on top of the rotation that I'm doing. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Right? So first things first, this body, okay, we gotta fix a couple things. Because this could be janking it up a little too. So this needs to be an 8. That needs to be an 8. 5 looks like it's not perfect anymore. So what, 5.5? That is better. Aw, man, it's going to be one of those stupid fractionals. Five, 3, 5, maybe? That is exact center. Save. Keyframes. Make it full screen. Right, so all I'm going to be doing is rotating it. Position, we are going to undo anything having to do with position here. In the eyelids as well. Oh, good. So I'm still doing just rotation. So that is what the hertz going to be. I'm not going to artificially raise it so it doesn't come in conflict with idle, with elevation of idle. File save. I don't know what's worth fighting for or why I have to scream. Now I have some clarity to show you what I mean. Mmm. Mmm. So delicious. And it's like almost 5:30 here. Ah. So it is doing something weird here. It's trying to chase me. Hmm. So it's weird. It's like if it's in mid chase, sometimes upon the reload, it gets stuck in mid chase. Maybe I should have it to where I should put a stuck clause in here. Let's open up the AI. Oh, so which one are we doing? Flying chase. I don't know who to trust. Here we go. So on stuck is what I'm gonna have to look at. Stop now. True. We need to end goal reach. So when it's stuck like this, we'll do stop now true, and then I want to try to retarget. Take everything. And we'll do return. way, 'cause I swear for the last time I won't trust myself with you. Tension is. I think I need to stop debugging because I technically messed with this void by adding a return. It may have worked, but I'm not going to waste time if I'm having questions about it. Overthink about is this all the time and time between. So what are we thinking about for the next CD? A little Murder by Death, maybe? A little System of a Down. He is Legend, maybe? We're a little Disturbed. I don't know. Oh, there it is. Not broken anymore, are you? You retasked, didn't you? Let's do a quick load because it's in pursuit. This thing breaks like almost every time. Wow. I'll take everything from the inside. There we go. What was that, lightning? That was awesome. Oh. It looks like it just loses momentum with a flying chase. Maybe I shouldn't do a retarget. Maybe a return would be good. Maybe what I need to do is finish execute. I could set this active to false. So maybe on stuck, we set active to false. I'm gonna reload. So it's in a stuck animation right now, a stuck state. Because I want to terminate, um, like if it gets stuck like that, I want to stop the the AI from going. Let it try to retask. Still not going. Maybe it's not this. Maybe I need to base finish execute. Caught in the undertow, just caught in the undertow. Every step that I take is another mistake to do. I wish I knew what part it was getting stuck on. I think I'm going to have to go through with print statements. I'll do it off stream. I'm going to have to put print statements in because we're going to have to figure out where exactly it's going wrong. Like, are we still getting in here, right? Because what I could do, right, if we are getting to stuck, like if it sees that it's stuck, let's put a couple quick statements. I may be able to fix this right now. Em references dot logger. We're gonna make it really annoying. I'm gonna say stuck exclamation mark. Huh. It isn't even pulling anything. It looks like it's still. What if I run into it, right? Try and reset it. You hit me. God damn. Even in a rage state, it looks like the AI is still stuck. So if it's not stuck here, let's see if we are even generating anything here on continue execute. Reload again. Fireball it in. I got to it in time. Trying to think when I'm going to get off the streaming. Whenever Freya sends me a message like that she's on her way back, I'm going to have to get off because I have to finish the tiki masala. I saw Blink in there briefly. So it's not even getting to here, which is very interesting. Let's go all the way to the top. Oh, wait, what did I just do? Well, get that out. I'll cut this again. All right, we need some new music. We are gonna listen to a little Hybrid Theory. I was grooving on that Linkin Park. We're gonna listen to a little Hybrid Theory. Yeah, baby. Emo Vice. Oh, youth. Let's do start execute just to see if we're stuck here. We got to be getting stuck somewhere. Somewhere something happened. We got to find this hole and plug it. Although technically people are not really going to be reloading their worlds. You know what I mean? Like this isn't a big deal. Oh, so we are getting here. We are getting to stuck now for start execute. So it triggered it once. It read this once. Remain in tactical retreat. We actually don't need this at all. We're not even using that. Are we able to get down this far? It may actually be this walk towards path. I wonder if it's in the process of starting to execute. And up here, it should be looking to make sure that it's assigning your target and target position. Maybe upon reload, it's not saving the target position, so it's just coming in to start execute, right? And then it's like, I don't know where to go. Maybe. Maybe. Reload. Face's side is right beneath the skin. It did not trigger this. So it actually failed before here. Oh, if this remain in tactical retreat, try this tactical retreat. I wonder if it's screwing up here. We're going to put a couple print statements in. I'm going to say stuck 1, stuck 2, and stuck 3. We're going to see what it's going into. It may be trying to go into here, trying to do the tactical retreat. And it's just not getting out of here. Black holed itself. Beneath my skin. Ah, delicious. It went into stuck 1 and stuck 2. That's what it's doing. This right here is breaking it. So something in tactical retreat is not going well. Remain in offensive mode. Return. Recently hurt or recently here. So what does it do? It's trying to update its fleet position, walking towards target. detect by entity null. Okay, so let's clear out this. We know where it's going. I'm going to cut this. We're going to hop back into here. So I want to see if we go into here. I also want to see if we go into here. So new stuck 1 and stuck 2. I hope it just hits stuck 1. Technically, we should do a 1, a 2, and then this should be 3. Because it could stop here and return and then just kind of break for some reason. I am also assuming that this whole tactical retreat is even working. It could be more kind of broken code that may work fine on a butterfly that never really runs the code. All right, so it got to stuck 1. So this is where it's screwing up right now. Remain in offensive mode. Let's see what it's returning here. Shut up. I should text Freya. It's true. It's true. So why am I even trying to do a tactical retreat this stage in the game on start execute? Kind of goes against the whole feeling, right, of this thing. Like its idea is to get close to you, up in your grill, hover around you, and then that's how it's going to detonate. I'm going to get rid of that whole attack pattern. Because I don't want it to, it doesn't have any fleeing, anything about, flee from target. Like this thing is not going to flee from anyone. Not yet anyways. Maybe I can add that in later. Maybe it doesn't like a charm or whatever. Oh, there we go. That fixed it. It wants to eat my biscuits. These eyes can see you from pretty far away. There we go. Now it's back to idle. Kind of drifting around once we get a little closer to it. There it is, starting to throw things at me. Okay, so we fixed it. That's what it was. It was getting stuck in a tactical retreat. On your way. Actually, either way, I'll probably have another 15 minutes of streaming for now. I'm going to have to boil some rice. But I will be streaming again probably around 7:30 to 8. So really it's going to be like an hour to an hour and a half break. Eat dinner. There we go. So it noticed me. So I did notice one thing for the AI. It needs to be able to see me from further away. So that's right. I did not do much with this code. We need to really get into here. Oh wait, we did do things. So seek range. Okay, so let's add a couple things. We're going to remove a couple things because it's running mainly off a default. So we have the entity codes. The movement speed I feel is pretty good. Max height, not used. Target distance, not used. Minimum cooldown and maximum cooldown is not used. Thank God, right? There we go. What is used is going to be seeking range. I'm going to give it like 30 blocks. It can see you from like 30 blocks away, which sounds like a lot, but these things are going to be up in the air. So really 30 blocks going diagonally is going to be not as much. Depending on the height, maybe you're getting to like maybe 22, 20 blocks away, which is like standard wolf. Wolf in winter will be able to see you from further. But it would make sense that they would actually would make sense that their seeking range would be even greater than that. But we will do this. We got move speed, height multiplier. We don't need any of that. It's not going to alarm the herd, right? All these things are solitary for now. Maybe I can add herd mentality, but probably not. Follow time right now is 1 minute. I am going to not have the follow time be 1 minute. Or 60 seconds, yeah, 1 minute. So we're going to do the seek range. I'm going to do the follow time. We'll have it chase you for 30 seconds. I think that's all we really need. So we have the seek range. The movement speed was awesome. There's no animation with this. I could add an animation and an animation speed. We can make it something annoying like blink right now. Maybe when it, because this is technically aggro. Maybe we'll make it to where like we'll make an animation where like its tentacles are going crazy and it looks like it's trying to get you more. I'll just type in aggro for the AI task name. Let's make sure things are still working. You like to think you're never wrong. You live what you've earned. You have to act like you're someone. You want someone to hurt like you. Oh shit. Hey, those blinks. Flying, chasing. Yeah, that's pretty good. You notice that it's making a lot of noise. I have it to where this ball, it is going to go faster. It could actually pass through you and hit, like if you have a player behind you, it will be able to also hit the player with its ball of energy. All right. I like the feeling. I think it's maybe going a little slow. Let's bump up the movement speed just a little bit. I think what I'm going to do is when we make the we're going to have to make a special AI task for detonate. Yeah, see, because you can. Maybe it needs to be just a little faster because it's pretty much running like it's on ice right now. So maybe the faster it is, it can maybe we'll see how it reacts with its drag. Maybe what I could do is if it doesn't look right, I can reduce the speed again, and then we will add more drag, air drag for these things, so they're not so like on ice. Like it will be able to stop a little quicker. All right, let's get it doing chase. So that's pretty good. We could still kind of outrun it. Remember, you're going to be jumping up, trying to evade it. Now it's looking around again. I'm going to have to give it a couple chases. Punch it right in the eye. Hey, hitting it looks a lot better too, so it looks like that's fine. Remember, it was like chopped up before, so it looks like that fix that we did previously fixed it. Hmm. Let's play with the air resistance of the block. I'm gonna have to shut the game down for this. We're gonna open up something here. I think it's under attributes. Under yeah, passive physics attributes. Thought so. All right, so we need to come up to the server because this is only server side. Passive physics, where is it? Passive physics. These words they will not heal. Interesting. Controlled physics. I don't have passive physics. It's bizarre. Right for the behavior. Interesting. Well, we're going to add this behavior because I want my goddamn passive physics. I think we're going to have to add it to both client and server. Under behaviors, I will put it right there. So the ground drag factor, if it does happen to hit the ground, I kind of want it to skid off. Air drag factor, we're going to give it like 50%. Gravity factor is going to be a 0. Graffiti decorations under the sky of dust. There we go. I can close that out. Let's rebuild. Yeah, because we're going to have to specify that kind of stuff because this thing can't run off of the drag from standing on blocks or being in blocks. This thing is floating in the air, so we're going to have to tell it what its physics are going to be, what drag it has, and what environment, what state. This should greatly reduce the skidding. Where are you? Yeah, look at it. Although now it's a little bumpy. Okay, so I guess it was just a desync. Oh, I know what it was. Um, it's because now we have to change the variable of my gravity effect, my anti-gravity jump. Because when it was shaking like that, so what happens is the further down you get to a block, the more of a pushback that it's going to have, and I don't have much of a pushback right now because there was so much lift, right? So much drag. These things were so light that just a little bump up is all I needed for the thing to slowly go back up and then come back down. Now it's not going to be like that. So let's open up. Where is it? Not in projectiles, not AI task. Unstable. This is what we want. I want to know the truth instead of wondering why. So this right here, let's bump it up to a 5. We're going to make it 5 times stronger. I got 6 more minutes. But we've enhanced the model significantly. Like, we've done a lot. Time set day. All right, so yeah, oh, we got some weird bumping going on. But again, is that desync? Because now it looks fine. I think that may have been desync initially. No. It's almost like maybe what I need to do is for passive physics, I'm going to get rid of the gravity here. I hope I can use passive physics. I wonder if setting gravity to 0 is messing with it. All right. Fireball, reload. Because we want it to be smooth. Very smooth. Saw million sinking in. I play with this pen so frequently. I've never written with it. No, it's bouncing too much. You know, maybe I can't do passive physics like this. I guess what I could do to have a bounce. Maybe I can't have passive physics. I wonder if I can do these kind of things in controlled physics. I'm going to try and put this in controlled physics. How do you expect? I don't know what to do. All I know is what you tell me to. There, we'll do that. Make it look nice. We will get rid of the passive physics here. Maybe it was being weird because I'm using controlled physics and passive physics at the same time. I can't hold on. Look at it, mid squint. When it's mad, when it's chasing you, I want it to like squint. You know, like I want it to look like you're like, oh shit. Oh god. And then I want this thing to circle around you, right? That was it. It was probably a conflict between two types of physics. Because I wanted to go around you, right, and start hitting you. And it's like on top of you. And eventually, if you don't keep track of it, it can issue detonate. So detonate is going to just stop it in its tracks wherever it is, and then it's going to start its blow up sequence. So you got to keep an eye on these. If you're fighting other things, you got to watch out behind you because this thing could hover right above you, right? And then when it triggers detonate, it could freeze like right outside of your range. So you'll hear, I'll give you like a sound, right? Like a tss, or I don't know, something, some kind of sound where you're like, oh shit. And then if you don't get away from it in time, it will blow up. Yeah, I do like how it's how tight it is now. Yeah, I like it. It's good soup. And got so far. It's good shit. I think the hitbox. Did we double check the hitbox? I don't remember if we did or not. The fact that I still have this selected makes me think like I didn't shut it, like I didn't close it out. Oh yeah, we were fine with the hitbox. We were fine. We got it. All right, so that is looking pretty darn good. Um, I need to. There's a couple things I'm going to need to do for aggro. I'm going to make 3 different aggro profiles. One, it's going to see you from far away. The other one is going to see you from maybe a little closer. A max follow time for that one, I'm not going to have one. And then for this one, I'm not going to have a max follow time for this one either. This range, I will probably put this at 15. No. I'll probably have this at 20 as well. This one is going to be a fail-safe, though. So the idea is if you don't punch any of my creatures or engage them or damage them in any ways, they're not going to do their special abilities. Spiders do not do Poison Fang. Hollows, they do not do Crushing Blow. These will not do Detonate. Once you engage them in combat, then and they chase you, but they don't chase you with like resilience. Um, there's a break in the chasing cycle. That's why I duplicate it that many times, and I set certain things to where if you're just trying to get away from it and you haven't done anything, there's a window of opportunity where I have it to where it kind of stops and looks around for a bit. That way you can get the hell away. But if you engage it, that's what this next clause is for. It kind of keeps it to where you no longer have that easy opening to try and get, well, not easy, but that opening to try and get away. So you are fighting it, or you're going to have to be creative on how you avoid it for however long it's mad at you for. So I already have this typed up here because we are going to want to have that be within a certain emotional state. This right here sits in the sky in that dark night, shining with the light from the sun, but the sun doesn't give the light to the moon. Soon. There we go. So it's going to have 3 aggros. I'll call it aggro 1, aggro 2, and aggro 3 for now. This will be a 5.6. This will be a 5.5. This will be a 5.4. Maybe with this one, its speed will increase a little more as well. Did I get anything yet from Freya? Nope. Didn't get anything. All right, we're gonna reload up Fireball just in case. All right, I'm gonna check this, and then we're gonna look for someone to raid. Anyone got any suggestions? Someone cool? They don't have to be playing Vintage Story. Hate when you say you don't understand. All right, I'll leave it open here. If anyone wants to raid anyone in particular. So this is what it's like, right? Trying to get me. I hit it. Now it's going to be pissed off, right? It's still going to chase me with some of the regular stuff. But there's that one where it's just going to be a little faster getting to me. That would have hurt a lot. Yeah, see, it's not, you're not really getting a chance to be idle. Yeah, because it's properly aggroed on me now. Now imagine this gets a lot better too with sound effects, right? Like that kind of stuff, maybe with the tentacles, like whipping. Maybe I can make like a whip attack or something. Since no one is saying anything, I guess for now I will. Oh, who are we gonna raid? All right, let's look up Vintage Story. In the core, I forgot. Middle of my thoughts, take it far from us. All right, so German 9 oct. We have Grim Puff, Ronan Chris's. All right, we'll give this human a try. We are going to raid. Wait, let me make sure they speak English first. I'll get this going. I gotta wait till the commercial's over. Man, you see that commercial for the cocaine bear? I thought that was just fake or something at first. I'm like, no way someone did that, right? Like, fucking give the bear cocaine or something. But I guess it's a real movie. A movie that I kind of want to see. All right, I'm gonna pause the music for a moment. He looks like he's speaking English. Yeah, dude, speaking English. My man. All right, we are going in for the raid. Going in for the raid. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. We have made some awesome progress. I'm going to be live streaming again tonight in like an hour and a half. We are going to be finishing probably the tentacles. We're going to do the tentacles next. I'm going to make 8 tentacles, and I think I'm going to make an additional 4 to maybe 8 on the back of it that are longer, that whip around. So it's going to look like, a lot of layers. We're going to keep tweaking the animation. And I think after we make the tentacles, we will then make the AI for detonate. So if that interests you, how I'm going to have these things blow up and how they're going to hone in on the person to do it, what they're going to look for, then you are not alone because I'm interested to see how I'm going to do it too. No, I think it's going to be pretty easy. I have an idea of what we're going to do. But yeah, not too shabby, not too shabby. I think it looks fantastic in its base. It just needs those tentacles to push it over. All right. Thanks everyone. Vexus, awesome. Thank you. Have a good one. Bye.